Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Etheria restart video, and today I'm going to be leveling up some gear. More specifically, I'm going to be speed checking my gear to see if I can get more PvP ready, but the tips, the processes, all the things I'm going through in this video will work for whatever type of gear you're going for. If you're trying to get better like crit rate, crit damage, PvE stuff, hey, that's it. You could use the same methods I'm using here, just look for whatever stat you're looking for. Okay, now we're in the middle of double drop weekend. I've been farming Doki Doki Inferno and character EXP all day, and I'm starting to get a lot of drops from the Doki Inferno room, plus I'm up to 5.5 million Etheria coins. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can go actually get a useful piece of gear out of this. To do that, I'm going to go to my inventory, and you can do the things that I'm about to do from the inventory page. However, I like to do it from the recycle page, which makes it a little bit easier for me to kind of clean out the trash at the same time I'm trying to level some things up and see if I can, find a piece of treasure. Now, one of the most important things that drops in Doki Doki is the Swift Rush modules. So up here in the right where it says matrices and it says all matrices, I'm going to select Swift Rush confirm filter, so it just filters to there. I'm going to leave it sorted by level, so the high level stuff that I'm already using is at the top, and I can scroll to the bottom to start looking through the newer drops that I've gotten today. Now, a couple things right off the bat. Swift Rush is a 12-piece matrix set, which means you need 12 to get the speed plus 35. That really devalues the drops that only have 2 matrices on them. So you can see this is a Swift Rush 2. That is just worse than this one right here, which is a Swift Rush 3. Now, there are still situations where I will attempt to level up a Swift Rush piece that has 2 on it. But for these for these right side pieces of gear, it's going to need to have an absolute banger main stat. Like crit rate's pretty good. And then it's going to need to have 4 substats, and one of those substats is going to have to be speed. So like this one right here, nope, I'm not going to keep that. It's a 2 matrix piece with crit rate and no speed. And I'm just going to start clicking on all of my 2 matrix pieces right here. This one has speed for a substat, but I would have to gain 2 more substats. I would have to level this thing to level 6 before I could even take it to level 9 for the first opportunity to get more speed. So it's actually not very good. And I'll actually do one here in a minute when I find a good one. So I'll click through. I'll just keep clicking through. This is crit damage with speed as one of 3. That one maybe back in the day I would have kept, but I'm going to be a little bit more picky now. So there's all of the 2 matrix piece drops, right? You can see I've selected all of the 2 boots, right? All the ones with only 2 boots. I'm going to go ahead, throw those away. There was none of those I wanted to keep. Those are now cleaned out of my inventory. I'll now go through the 3 matrix pieces of the Swift set, same area. The main stats I'm looking for here, I like crit rate, crit damage. I really like effect accuracy. That would be the holy grail if I got an effect accuracy piece I could roll speed into. And I like HP percentage for these. So here we go. Defense bonus, no speed. Flat HP, if it had speed as a substat, I would have attempted to roll into it, but it doesn't. Attack bonus, I wouldn't mind an attack bonus or 2. Flat defense, effect resist, crit rate with no good substats. HP bonus, but no speed for a substat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep this one just in case there's a situation where with like a healing character where I need a 3 matrix Swift Rush set and I don't need them to go faster. I'll go ahead and I'm going to unclick that one so it doesn't recycle. And in fact, I will just lock it for now so I know to just hold it for later. Okay, let's keep going. Flat defense, crit rate, no speed, defense bonus, no speed again, and that's it. So of all the like right side pieces of gear that have dropped for me so far today, I only had one that I wanted to keep. It was this one, and it's really like a fringe piece that like I would replace someday anyway. But we can keep going. Let's go through the rings. So here's the rings that I've got. Again, with the 2 matrix piece ones, I'm going to need 4 substats and one of them to be speed. Didn't get any of those, so I'm going to throw all of those away. Now I got 2 with 3 pieces on them. It has speed for a substat, but I'd have to level it to 9 just to try. Both of those were bad. I'm going to just roll into the other one. Okay, now here's an opportunity. This one has speed, and I only have to level it twice to see the 4 substats. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2. Okay, this is potentially a really good piece of gear for like a speedy DPS character. It only has 2 boots on it. So that's not great. But if I could roll this to 6 and hit speed, I will keep going. Let's try 1, 2, 3. Now I got crit rate. So like at this point, it's just 2 matrices. I missed speed on the first roll. I'm just going to let it trash. I'm just going to let it trash and just move on. Okay. This one has speed. It's speed already. Let's just try to hit speed. 1, 2. Missed it. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. Missed it twice. We're going to just go ahead and throw it away. Okay. Here's crit rate, crit damage, and speed again. Let's try 1, 2. There's the 4 substat. 1, 2, 3. We hit speed. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. We hit attack. I'll hold on to it for now, but I'm probably just going to end up throwing that away, especially because it's just that 2 matrix piece, right? If it had been a 3 matrix piece, I might have tried to push it a little bit further, but I don't want to throw resources at something that I would just replace later anyway. 1, 2, 3. We missed speed. Throw it in the trash. Okay, now we're to the 3 matrix ones. I'll be a little bit more lenient here. Trash. Nope. 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 This one does have speed on it, so let's try 1, 2. It's speed, effect, resist, attack, and crit damage. Let's see if we can hit speed a few times. Crit damage, we'll try one more time. Nope. Okay, we got this to level 9. It does have plus 10% crit damage on it, so I'm just gonna hold that, right? Again, if I could like roll all crit damage or something into that at some point, this could be a decent piece of gear for a DPS character that I want to go fast. So I will just lock that one in, but it's not exactly what I'm going for. I just really want to make my characters go faster. And you can see how hard that is. Now, this has a chance to be like the Holy Grail one right here. It's a 3-piece matrix set. It has speed on and 4 substats. We're going to try and hit speed every time. Oh, there's one. Let's try for 9. I'll hold it. I'll hold it for now. And like, again, if I just need to fill it in at some point, maybe, but it's not perfect. Okay, this one we can try. 1, 2, get that 4 sub. Missed it. We're going to throw that away. Okay. Now, same thing with the visors, right? And this is just what you do. I just go through here, and that's kind of the way I think about it. Like, yeah, that's how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and all the ones that I've selected to throw away, I'm going to throw away. I get 250k back, and I've spent about 700,000 Etheria coins just attempting to get a piece to roll correctly, and I really didn't have much luck yet. Now, I do think about it a little bit different with the 8-piece matrix set pieces. So like Bramble, for example. With Bramble, and I'll just scroll to the bottom here, you only need 8 Bramble to get the full matrix bonus. That means you can get 3 from your shell, 3 from one of the pieces, and 2 from another piece. So it's a lot more forgiving. With these, with like the Brambles and any of the 8-piece matrix set, I do the exact same process that I just showed, but I'm a lot more willing to accept a piece like this. Well, now attack percent on Bramble is not that great. There's some people that might like it. Anyway, like it would need really good substats for me to keep the 2-piece ones, but I'm very willing to try harder on the 2-piece ones instead of just like these 3-piece ones right here like this. So there we go. That's how I go about like going through my gear. I'm going to spend a lot of time over the next few days really trying to push into and see if I can get some pieces of, like, my goal is to get 3 to 5 more pieces of gear with 10 or more speed. Because really that's what you need. Once you put into the like diamond rank in PvP, you are facing teams, you are facing players that have several characters over 300 speed. If you don't have that, if you only have like one character that you can get to like 308 and maybe have a chance that they go early, and then that character gets banned or picked away from you, or, you know, banned out after you pick them, you're in trouble and you're not going to be able to compete as well. So that's where I'm going with this. Now, if you're a newer player and you're farming like smaller dungeons than this and you're just trying to gear up, you can look for whatever stats are best for whatever character you're trying to build. Just don't be afraid to throw the trash away. It helps if you know what you're looking for, and I feel like at this point I have a pretty good idea what I'm looking for. And if you're on the fence about one, just keep it. Just keep it. You got a bunch of spots in there, but you do need to start clearing them out at some point. So that's how I go about doing things. I wish in this, let's try one more. Let's try one more. Just see if we can hit one. Let's see here. Let's go to recycle. Let's go to Swift Rush, and let's see if we can hit. I got a lot of these like 3-piece matrix set visors. Let's see if we got one with speed on it and see if we can roll one up. Come on. Come on. Let's have a 4-piece with speed. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good, is it? Oh man, I'd take a 3. I'd take 3 with speed. Oh boy. Oh man. It's bad, guys. It's rough out here. Yep. Nothing. Oh man, that's rough. Now here's that level 9 one from earlier. I guess we could go ahead and see if we can hit that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's it. That's what we did. So there we go. 155,000 more coins back in my pocket. I'm back up to 5 million. It would just be nicer to get a little bit higher return on your investment, once you're pouring it in. All right, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. Good luck rolling your speed or whatever stat you're going for. Hopefully it's better than what I've done so far today, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.